How's it going, everyone? Today we are just going to be in the garage messing with the S2000. It's a bit of a rainy day today, so can't really do much outside. I really wanted to wash the car because it's really dirty. As you guys heard from the last video I did when I went to Angeles Crest, the car got pelted with rocks. It was actually in the snow for a little bit, and it's really dirty. The car looks really bad. It's a mess, but what can you do? So today I'm just gonna experiment on the car. When I mean experiment, I mean just mess around with it, do a couple things, tweak it a little bit here and there. I'm actually working on Plasti Dip for the rear trunk that I have off the car right now, and I'm about to do the front bumper in a little bit once I clean it up and take all the tape off. But I'll take care of that and I'll show you guys in a second just what I'm up to. We actually have a special guest today, and it is my puppy. This is Wolf. I'm sure if you guys may have seen him in a couple other videos. Come here, Wolf. Say hi. He's really curious about the camera, but I can't get him too close to it because he's gonna start wanting to take it. So I gotta get him away from it. As you can see, he's really interested in it. So I don't know how well you can see the car and the tape job I did to the front bumper, but it kind of sucks. Not really good at doing it, but it was my first time. I only had the really thick tape to work with, so as you can see, like little spots like right here, I kind of just got some pieces and put them on there just for the hell of it. But I mean, for the most part, it covers everything. Here's what I'm working with right now. I just did the Plasti Dip on the emblem for the trunk. I have the trunk off right now. I'm probably gonna swap it in a minute. All right, so the first part of the process is done. As you can see, I got the majority of it out. Now I gotta get the inside pieces, which is gonna be kind of fun. It's kind of funny how excited I'm getting over just taking the Plasti Dip off. It's like my first time ever doing it on this car, and it's amazing because it's like, I tried to do it last time, it was like 2 years ago. I tried doing it myself, but it didn't really work out according to plan, and I really messed it up, and it's not looking anywhere as good as it's looking right now. So now with that part out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and take the front tape off the front bumper and see what kind of damage we have. I don't think there should be any. I think the tape got most of it. I'm gonna start on this section of the car, if Wolf lets me. Let me do my job, Wolf. People wanna see me take tape off my car. No, you can't play with it. Stop it. Leave it alone. He's not gonna listen. He doesn't know what it is, so he's really curious about it. It's pretty funny. Oh man, I really wish I would have recorded that. Wolf actually got some tape stuck on his snout, and it was pretty funny. It was like this, and he couldn't get it out. He was trying to get it out. It was really funny. Leave it alone, dude. It's not for you. Now we got everything taken off. No more blue tape. It's gonna be all one solid color, all red now. The next part would be to just clean up this little area right here, and I'm gonna prep it up for some Plasti Dip. Okay, so looks like we got everything squared off and taped up. We have prepped the area by cleaning it. It's already taped and masked off, so there can be no overspray on any other unwanted panels. I have to keep an eye on Wolf in the meantime because he's roaming around and he might grab the paper that's masking off the bumper. But for the most part, it's already done. I'm gonna get started on doing that. So every time you do a coat, it's gonna be like about a 10-minute gap. So within those 10 minutes, I'm gonna swap out the trunk. I'm gonna take that trunk off that's on it right now, and I'm gonna put my OEM, I'm gonna put the trunk that it came with, and I'm gonna do that, alternate back and forth between doing that. Okay, so the first layer is on, and I'm putting a timer on, as you can see on my phone, already started, for about 10 minutes for each layer. So the first layer is gonna go on first, and then later on, we are gonna get the next layer on, but I'm gonna try to work on getting the trunk. I'm gonna need to take this out first and get the keyhole out, and then get these out, and I put those there. So I've got two nicely folded microfiber towels, just in case I drop this onto the car, but that'll catch it and no big deal. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loosen up the bolts first, here on both ends, while holding a flashlight, and I'm gonna just put it to the point where it's gonna rest on those microfiber towels. The second timer for the second coat. Wolf, do you mind? Do you mind, dude? I'm shooting a video here. I love you, but go over there. Thank you. So the alarm went off, so now I gotta put the third layer. I'm gonna go 5 layers of Plasti Dip on this. You can see it's already starting to kind of materialize. Still got a little bit of way to go. So fortunately for me, this actually worked. This hinge is holding this in place, holding the trunk in place, and that microfiber towel is protecting my paint from all sorts of bad stuff. The only thing holding the trunk really is just this one little bolt. So I'm gonna take this off and I'll put it to the side for right now. As much as it pains me to see my car this way, it is going back to, well, sort of stock, but the Mugen wing and trunk combo is off, and now I'm gonna get ready to put the other trunk back in. We got, well, kind of lined up with the holes for the hinges. The trunk's already ready, good to go on this side. I got that other trunk, the wing trunk, over there on top of the bench, away from that guy, because that guy will mess it up. I got everything kind of buttoned up on the car, so we have the latch and the hinges, and I think that's about it. Everything should be already good to go. I just need to align the truck, and I'll show you guys in just a second how that looks like. On this edge right here, it's too close to the body, and over here it's a little further away, so that's gonna require some adjustment. I actually put the last layer of Plasti Dip, so the 5th and final layer has been laid on. I'll put it for about 30 minutes, so about 30-minute wait time for this, while I take care of the trunk, and everything should be as good as new. Everything seems to be normal over here. It's just this area that I'm kind of concerned about. You close it, no big deal. Here, not much of a gap. Everything seems to be fine here on this side, over here as well. And you can kind of see, like, this is all nice and even. When you go over here, you can kind of see that it's not really sitting flush with the body. It kind of lifts up a little bit. I have no idea what to make of that, but I'm just gonna let it sit for now. There's nothing I can really do. The last layer of Plasti Dip is just about dry. There's like a little section in the middle that's still sort of wet. Wolf is already tired. He's already been laying down, and he's kind of looking at me like, hey dude, you need to get out of here so I can go to sleep. I was looking online on the forums to see if there was anything relatable to what I'm going through in terms of with the trunk. But I did find one thread that talked about actually removing the trunk springs altogether. But I don't know if I'm gonna go down that route. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime is just live with it. I'm gonna see if it'll just go away on its own. If not, I'm gonna get some heavier duty trunk springs and put them on. But right now what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and remove the stuff for the Plasti Dip. So I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna take everything off. Wolf is already getting excited. He's like, man, I don't need to go to sleep anymore if you're gonna keep on playing with stuff. Wolf, back off. Remember what happened last time, dude. Don't mess with it. And let's see what it looks like. Nice. So the first one is out and it looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna do the last 3. And there you go, that is the final product. It actually was not that hard to do. It's actually very, very, very easy. I don't know why the last time I did it I messed up, but as you can see, looks nice. Alright you guys, that about does it for this video. I did the Plasti Dip, I swapped out the trunk, everything is back to the way it should be. All that's really missing is a good detail. This car really needs to get washed, it needs to get a swirl removal, it's got to get waxed, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done to the car. I'm a little bummed out about the trunk, don't get me wrong, like my OCD kicked in really, really, really hard when I saw it, but I mean, it is what it is, nothing I can do about it now. I'm just gonna turn everything off, put Wolf back in his bed, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and go to sleep because I'm tired. It's like 11:30 right now, it's almost midnight, crazy. That's gonna do it for this episode, you guys. I will catch you guys in the next video.